KJ just played in his first career start in the NBA for the Miami Heat. Now, I'm calling him KJ because I don't want to butcher his name. You guys want to let me know in the comments exactly how you say it. Let me know. But man, did he look really good. The future is extremely bright, not only with KJ, but Ware as well. Both of these guys are dynamic, versatile, and can space the floor like no other. And take a look at this play right here as we're going to get a fake pass over to the corner. We're going to get Nemi and Jaylen Brown to kind of stop on a dime. You see how they're going to play KJ, and then once we fake the pass, they stop, right? They stop in like a deer in headlights. They look back, and then boom, we get the ball right back over. We stop their momentum, and now we get a quick trigger, no hesitation three by KJ, high arcing, rainbow shot, looks absolutely phenomenal. And I wanted to break down some of my favorite plays from KJ in this game. Despite the loss, I think the future is extremely bright here for this dude right here. Before we really dive into the video, do me a favor, hit the like button if you want more videos regarding KJ, but also hype the video. And let's dive into some of the plays from today's game. My favorite thing about him in his first career start was he was always ready to shoot the ball. No matter where he was, what he was doing, he was always just ready. And right here, you see the Boston Celtics overcrowded in the paint. You got about 4 guys here down the paint. We get wide open KJ in the corner. Never hesitate. Sometimes with rookies, you see them, try to do too much in the sense of they'll get this guy to overcommit to run off the three-point line. They'll take a dribble inside and try to pull up for a mid-range or get a floating finish. But KJ has the confidence of, let's just say, a 7-year veteran who's just going to catch and shoot the ball. That is why they drafted him, to come in here and just make plays. And right here, another beautiful shot. I mean, the rhythm, the way his shot looks is amazing. Like, I could see him becoming a big-time threat with and without the ball in his hands. For real. Now, I want you to comment down below, what do you think his ceiling is as a player? Like, do you see him being a great role player? Do you see him being a great starter? Maybe a solid starter? Maybe a Hall of Famer? Maybe a guy that makes some All-Star teams? What are your expectations for KJ? I know it's early, but if you had to guess, what would you say? Now, I actually really like this cut by KJ. As we're bringing the ball up, we're going to see the defense start to really ball watch here. You see Derek White's going to turn his head right back. Once he does it again, we slot cut to the basket. The issue here about this play is not his slot cut. It's actually a really good one, but they have 2 guys, Ware and Bam Adebayo, sitting in those low post dunker spots, which is not great. Both these guys can shoot the 3-ball now. I want to see more floor spacing with this offense, right? Get Ware in the corner, get Norman Powell to the top, get Bam to a corner. And with that being said, this slot cut would have been absolutely perfect. Now, ultimately, nothing ends up happening here because he is not able to create that separation because of our down low bigs. But you see him get a little bit of leverage down in the paint. If they were cleared out, this could have been an easy layup opportunity for KJ. But ultimately, I did want to just showcase his ability to understand when and when not to cut on the basket or on the floor. And I thought it was a solid one if the paint was cleared out. Now, really quickly, guys, do me a big time favor. Hit the like button, but also subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Miami Heat all year long. Here's another big-time play right here. As Khalil Ware gets down low, you're going to see the defense start to really hedge towards him, even though it's a big on a big, and it's not technically a mismatch or a matchup nightmare. But essentially, they're going to just send 2. They're going to stagger from the top side. We call this a fire or a blitz. And they decided to leave KJ open for 3. So once you feel that overcommitment, we spray it back out to the 3-point line. And then again, quick trigger. They don't expect him to just shoot the ball like this. And guess what he does? He drains it. Big time shot there by KJ. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And he continues to do this every single time he gets in the game. And I feel like that's why, or a reason they had faith putting him in the starting lineup, man. For real. The NBA season is in full swing, which means we all have a chance to over 1,000x our money during this year's NBA season. Now, before I get into my picks for tonight, I do want to show you a big offer that they're giving right now. If you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match up to $100, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use on the sleeper app. If you put in 50, they're going to give you 50, right? It is an absolute cheat code. But what I am putting in for tonight is Giannis over 30 points. They're taking on Cleveland. He usually has really good games versus Cleveland. I think he is going to have a big night tonight. Probably will get to the free throw line a ton. I also like Evan Mobley to have a little bit more assists because they have Giannis guarding him majority of the time. He likes to kick out, draw double teams in certain, areas of the floor. And I think he's going to have a lot of assist opportunities. We also can look at Khalil Ware versus the Knicks. I think he's going to have 10 or more points in this game. And this is 20 to win 70. You guys can obviously put more, put less, whatever you guys want. And again, use promo code DUBS. You'll get a $100 match deposit on your first deposit, depending on how much you put in. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states, so check out Sleeper today. A very similar situation where we get this high pick and roll between Norman Powell and Khalil Ware. As we come off this thing, we're going to roll Ware to the basket, creating this double team off of Norman Powell. As we roll with Ware, we're going to create a little bit of weak side rotation from this defense. Now, KJ is sitting in this weak side corner. He's always ready, always ready. So as we're driving into the lane, we're going to create that rotation, and Norman does a good job getting Simons to overcommit downhill. We're going to spray this thing out to the corner to KJ, who once again is always just waiting for the basketball. He's good on ball, he's good off ball, he can do everything. Another wide open three-point opportunity. The man hit 5 threes in this game. And again, I know they did not come away with the W, but the future is so bright with Ware and KJ, and the list goes on, man. This team is built right, and they're built for the future for sure. Now, had a couple of good passes in this game. Here's one right here where they're trying to set up this off-ball, sided out of bounds play for Norman Powell to come to the basketball, but they kind of just rotate the defense over, fight over, send the double team. Now we're just going to take what they give us here with the big, right? With our guy Khalil Ware. We take it, right? And this is what I love about Khalil Ware, man, is he's also one of those guys who can really space the floor. And I might have to make a full breakdown on Khalil Ware because, again, in this game, he was filthy. Right here, he gets his guy to kind of fully commit. You see him jab that foot into the ground as if he's going to drive. We freeze our main defender, and we just pull the shot up. I keep doing that. Pull the shot up over him, get it to go. Nice little dime there for KJ on a sided bounce play. Off action. I mean, again, love it. Love what KJ's doing. Love what this team is doing. Again, I think the wins are they're gonna come down line. As the team builds more chemistry, you gotta think about how many young guys are playing for them right now. But we're gonna end the video here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family for more of these videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.